I got a box. Let's get into today's episode. Yo, what is up, everyone, and welcome to another episode of Dose of Dex. So glad you guys are here kicking it with me. As you can tell, I got a big box here because I got a big
What did he say? Sir.
No. I got a big box here because I got a really cool piece that I'm excited to show you guys today. But before I get into that, you know I got to do the usual. I want to welcome you to the Dose of Dex show, Dose of Dex episode. You know everything we talk about here is fashion related, or we just talk about fashion. So there's a few things I need you to do if you're new to the channel. First thing I need you to do is follow me on Instagram at doseofdex_. That's where I post a lot of the latest fashion I feel like you should know about, or cool fashion just in general I feel like we should all know about. And if you don't have Instagram, that's perfectly fine. Hopefully you have TikTok. Follow me on TikTok at doseofdex_ as well. And on there, I just do everything fashion. I just do reels. I do it all. So check me out on TikTok. Now, if you don't have either of those, that's perfectly fine. You do have YouTube. So what I need you to do is go ahead and subscribe. Hopefully that subscribe covers this box. But subscribe, hit that notification button, hit the like button, and share with anyone who has a love for fashion. Yo, Dose of Dex is growing, and I can only do it with your help, though, so I appreciate it. Now, to all my people who are already following, who are already watching, welcome back. So glad you're still here. Yo, like, for real, I really appreciate it. Let's get into today's release. Not today's release, I'm saying it like I dropped it. Let's get into today's pickup. That's what it is. Unboxing. That's the word I'm looking for. Okay, so just to give you a little hint of what's in the box, in case you didn't see the title of this vlog, this is a pickup from Coach. So one thing about being a fashion stylist is I'm always looking at ways to improve on my craft. And one way to improve in your craft is learning about all the brands there are out there. Of course, I'm one man. I had to throw that in there. I'm one man. I'm not going to be able to learn every fashion brand out there, but I am going to always do the best I can to learn as much as I can with what's out there and whatever I can obtain and absorb as far as knowledge. So Coach has a men's department. Believe it or not, a lot of people don't know about that. Mainly women go in and, you know, they buy their bags and purses, but they have a men's division, and it's actually been dropping some really good pieces. So I wanted to be able to share that information with you and show you some things. So what better way than to pick up something for myself? So in here, I have my first Coach apparel. As far as apparel, I have my first Coach apparel in here, and we're gonna unbox it together. That's why this is unboxing. So let's go ahead and open it up so I can talk more about it. Okay, so I can finally put this bag down, and not this bag. I can finally put this box down and talk to you all. So I wanted to do an unboxing because I felt like that would be really cool. I can give you my first opinion on it, first looking at it. They gave me an extremely big box for this thing, and it's not even, I kid you not, when you see it, you're gonna be like, I thought you were about to come out with like 30, 40 pieces. Not at all. Hold on. In fact, let me show you. I'm gonna show you. Look. Hold on. You still can't see the piece in there? You still can't see it? Nope. That's cool. All right, let's get in here. All right, everyone. So it is the Coach lightweight down jacket in blue. And man, this is oh, I love this color. Now, just looking at it, if I'm looking at the tag right now, I'm looking at the tag right through there. It does say blue, so it's not no periwinkle, it's not no dark royal, nothing, it's just blue. I really like this a lot. So just to give you a quick backstory, so this year I told myself I wanted to wear a lot of black. I just feel like with me focus on my craft and stuff. I really want to give myself attention, and I want to look nice, but it's really about my clientele and what I put on them. So I kind of just wanted to wear all black until I saw this bad boy right here. This right here is an amazing jacket. I love the color. I love this collar right here. You know what? I'm doing too much. Let me go ahead so you can look further into it. Let me take it out the bag. All right, so first thing I'm gonna say while I'm doing this is I honestly really liked the boxing and the unpackaging. They really took a lot of care with my jacket, between the bubble, between all this this bubble tape, not bubble tape, but the wrapping down to the plastic in the jacket. You can tell they really care about getting you your product the way you're supposed to, in a great condition. Now taking the jacket out. All right, so a couple things I really want to point out to you guys off rip why I got it was right here, the corduroy material on the collar. Hopefully I'm zoomed in. If you guys can't see it, I'll just make sure I clip over to it. I really like the corduroy collar a lot. It was really nice. And then the color, of course, which I mentioned earlier, and then the two pockets. This right here caught my attention. The two pockets right here in the front, and then the side pockets, of course. Now, for me, I know you're thinking right now, Dex, it's June. Why are you thinking about jackets right now? It's about to be summertime. Great question. No, but for me, one thing about me is I always like to think ahead. I always like to get my hands on things that might disappear when the winter season starts, because this is from last year. So there's no guarantee that it'll be here for the winter, for this winter coming. So that's one reason why I picked it up. Second reason, the pricing, guys, is gonna blow your mind. This right here is a $500 jacket, and I got it for $124.
Say what?
Janelle as my witness. Janelle as my witness. So right there, I had been contemplating this jacket since last year, of course, like I said. But when I saw that price, it was an immediate, I had to do it. So you can't beat that. 500 down to 120. What are you doing? Leave comments in below. Are you letting it slide, letting it go away, or are you buying it when it drops down to 70% off? Crazy. But the pricing, of course. And now, that's as much as I can tell you right now. What we're gonna do now is we're gonna try it on together, and I'm gonna tell you more about the sizing. Okay, I am unbuttoning it. No, so there's no zipper, all buttons. I got mine in the size medium. Put this on. Once again, guys, this is the Coach lightweight down jacket. Give me a hanger, keeping this. This is the medium, and Bud D. I'm 5'10", just want to let you guys know I'm 5'10", 160 pounds, and this is a perfect fit for me. Yeah, this definitely is a perfect fit. So what I'm gonna do now is I'm gonna go ahead and put a picture beside me, or a video beside me, so you guys can see what it looks like with me standing up. Cause I know I don't have a lot of camera space right here, so you can only see like only right here. Oh shoot, they put plastic in the paper. Oh shoot. All right, take that off. All right, so first thing I'm gonna say is I understand why it is a lightweight jacket. This is something I can wear in the winter, but I know for myself, I do get a little cold, a little easy. So I would definitely want to make sure I wear like a crew neck sweatshirt, maybe a hoodie underneath. But honestly, I think I would still be okay. Next thing I'm gonna say is the sleeves. Now this part is a little tricky. These sleeves, you guys, fit me perfect. I will say, it does come to my wrist. It stops when I put my arms up. It stops at my wrist right here. Some people may consider that a little too short. For me, I actually like this length. It gives me opportunity when I wear accessories, whether it's bracelets or my watch, to kind of show those off a little bit. So I do like that. That's not a problem for me. If you are 5'10". I would definitely say you might want to go up a size just because of if you don't like short sleeves. That's one thing I will say. If you look beside me, you'll see in the picture, just standing up with my arms to my side, it doesn't look like it. It looks like a perfect fit. It's not until I actually put my arms up when you can see, okay, that might be a little, for some people, it might be a little short, but it works perfectly fine for me. As far as the length though of the jacket, minus the arms, it is a perfect fit though, so I do like that a lot. I don't have much complaints about that. I'm enjoying the pockets here. They are useful. I'm definitely gonna put that to use. I do like the inside though. As quiet as it's kept, it's got the C's on the inside. So there's a small Coach sign right here, but lots of C's on the inside. I think that's really dope. And am I tripping? Is this reversible? Nah, dog. Hold on. Dog, this might be reversible. No, dog, let me check. Hold on. Nah, I was tripping. It's not reversible. It's not reversible. So we just learned it's not reversible. Super dope jacket though, super color. Now, when it comes to styling, like I said, I always like to give you guys a heads up on the styling, just in case you do have interest in purchasing this. I definitely want to give you some ideas of how you can use it. But before I go to that, I have to put one part in. This does come in a second color. Let me put the picture beside me. It comes in blue and it comes in a black. Now, like I said earlier, I'm all about wearing all black, but this blue just kept catching my eye. So I'll definitely think about catching the black. Now, the black isn't the same price. It's a little bit more. That's probably why I easily went with the blue too. The black is a little bit more, but definitely just as fire as this one. Like if it's the same material, the same look, I'm excited about it. I might look into purchasing that pair as well. Now, back before I get off guard, or not get off guard, before I get off subject, back to how I would style this. I would keep this very simple actually. So for this, because I like the weight of the jacket, maybe November going into December, I actually keep it with a pair of distressed denim with one rip in the knee, and then with that I would put under I would white tee this. I feel like the blue, this jacket stands out for itself. I would white tee it. If I didn't want to white tee it, I would crew neck it for sure, and then use my silver accessories or my gold accessories to really kind of up the look a little bit more. Nothing too crazy. The jacket does enough for itself. So that's what my suggestion would be to you. Now, as far as sneakers with this, I would go with Dunks. I would go with a good pair of low top Dunks. If you're the type that likes to really match things up, so a pair of light denim, and I would go with the Kentucky Blue Dunks, which I'll put a picture beside. Now, if you're nervous that blue won't match this blue, that's perfectly fine. My other suggestion would be go with a Nike Low gray dunk. They have different types of gray low dunks, different shades, different colors and stuff like that, but a nice gray low. I'll put a picture beside me. I would suggest that, and I feel like that would be a great look for you. Okay, so just a quick thing I want to remind you guys, in case I didn't say it enough, I want to make sure it's very important. If you guys have interest in this jacket, I'll definitely put links below for you to where you can purchase that. You can get it off the Coach website, but just to be on the safe side, if you guys don't know how to get to this jacket or you don't think you can see it, I'll definitely make sure I put a link below for you for sure. Also wanted to remind you guys of my height, 5'10", 160 pounds currently, and I bought the size medium. If you weigh more, if you're a little bit taller, I 100% suggest going a size up because of the sleeve length. Or if you just want a little bit longer sleeve, go up. You're perfectly fine to go up, and you'll be happy about it, I promise you. Yeah, you have to make sure I hit those keynotes. All right, so that wraps it up. Gave you a quick review on the Coach lightweight down jacket. Had to say that really slow because I kept forgetting it. So that was a quick review. I hope you guys enjoyed it. I'll make sure I put the link below. Want to remind you guys, make sure you're following me on Instagram at doseofdex_ for all your latest fashion news. Follow me on TikTok at doseofdex_. Let me give that a second to just kind of pull up. And most importantly, make sure you're hitting that subscribe button. following me, hitting that subscribe button, hitting the like, hitting the notification button, and sending to anyone who has a love for fashion. I appreciate you guys being here with me on this review for this jacket. You've been patient with me, but we got to go from here. So you know what I like to say? I catch you on the next one. Hope you like this jacket. Hope you enjoy this jacket.
I'm gonna be marching towards